Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Gaming Tavern podcast. I'm your host, Matthew Province. Usually, we're joined by AJ, but he had to take today off, some family matters. So let's get right to it. We have a very, very special guest today with us. Solomon, how about you introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you all. I'm very happy to have this interview and share some of my experience in illustration and also Magic the Gathering, some playing experience. And thank you very much.
Yeah, no, it's great to have you here. So you're both known as a professional artist for WOTC during Portal 3 Kingdoms, and as a professional player. So, what made you want to do the art for Magic in the first place, and how did your artwork come to be on the three cards you did? Our editor will bring up those three cards so the people watching the YouTube video can see them, and then after you're done talking, I'll tell them about the cards.
Uh, want to first of all say my English is not very good, and
All
if
good.
I explain not very well, please remind me, and maybe you can little bit force stop me and reply some questions. Okay. First of all, I like both playing games, card games, board games, and drawing anything in my child age. And when I grow up, I start to find jobs and work, and I begin to join for others and doing illustration as my job in my young age.
Mhm.
And at the same time, I'm also like to play games. And many years ago, when Magic the Gathering decided by our legend designer Richard Carfield. Thank you him very much. I joined the game in 1994 around near the dark and the revised edition.
Mhm.
And when I joined the game, I found is very good. So I start to play the game, and after some years around 1996 and 1997, there's a chance for me because because there is some high level or important person from Wizard of the Coast come to the Hong Kong to have meeting with the Hong Kong the current time the distributor, the general distributor of Magic the Gathering in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And I am the friend of the distributor. So I
Okay.
had the chance to meet the person. I remember the person maybe named, he's just a Chinese, but he is living in USA. And then his name I can't remember very well, but he's a fat man. And yes, I have a good meeting with them, and they invited me to draw some pictures for the upcoming Portal Vegan series. I'm very happy to do this, and then afterwards, they passed the case to their art director to contact with me. And at the same time, I remember I also go to the USA, join a tournament for the MT Magic the Gathering. And so I meet the person that invited me again in, I don't remember which place in USA. And that's a good experience. So I just draw finally three pictures, and one of them are very famous, as you all know. And I'm very happy to do this. So it is a good experience for me. Sorry, I can't remember so many questions. So you can repeat your the questions I still don't answer.
Yeah, so the last you already answered you already answered the question perfectly. So you did three cards during Portal 3 Kingdoms, right? You did Alert
Yes.
Shoe Infantry, Loyal Retainers, and Vengeance. And you said Loyal Retainers was your favorite card, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. When I draw it and I see the function of the cards, I know it is a great card. But as you know, this is not legal in the tournaments at that time.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just still like to join.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, on to the next question. Uh, you may be the only professional artist who's also played in one professional Magic tournaments. I'm gonna just list off some of the tournaments that you were a part of. You actually sent me some pictures. Our editor during the video, he's gonna put those pictures up too, so everyone can see them because I thought it was awesome that you sent me those. And I just want you to tell me a little bit about your experience. So you were a Hong Kong national champion in both 1996 and 97, correct?
Yes, yes, many years ago.
Yeah, that was before I was born.
Pardon?
I said that was before I was born. I was born in 2000.
Oh, okay. You are very good. Yes.
Yeah. So just tell me a little bit about your experience in those tournaments. How was it for you?
You want me to share some in the first World Hong Kong champion or the first time I joined the World Champion in 1996?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. The tournament Hong Kong National Champion in 1996 and 1997 is not very great. It's just a very small hole in the distributors card shop, so not many or none pictures or other remain. But I do remain the distributor, and me go together join to the go to the Washington DC to join the 1996 World Champion in Washington called their head office. Yes, it is my first experience to join some kind tournament like this. So so happy, and I meet many different country people and players. And I remember something is quite interesting. First is my roommate, or the room next to me. He is Tong Ji Ping.
Oh,
He is finally the 1996 world champion. Yes,
yeah.
the Chinese boy. Yes, I still remember in the last night before he become world champ. We all still gathering in his room to discuss how he will use his deck to fight tomorrow. And they also give me a nickname. They don't call me Solomon Au Yeung or Solomon. They call me Hong Kong champ. Hong Kong champ. Yes, yes. This is really funny because they know they and their members, team members, and me, and I'm also Chinese. So it is more have a family feeling. And another point is also interesting is I am not the only one person go to Seattle. Seattle, yes, Seattle to join this world champion. My friend also joined with me. He is not a limitless person. He is 2 months after he become the world champion of Monopoly. Monopoly
Oh, really? I
of
didn't know that was a thing.
1996. Yes, yes, he's Christopher. Yes, he's my best friend. He just want to go with me to see the Magic World Champion, and then afterwards, I'm very thanks for his friendship, and I think God rewards him. And 2 months after, he win the World Champion of Monopoly.
Oh, that's
Yes, it is.
great.
Yes, yes. So it is funny, and I remember, although I can't win, I have many good results in this World Champion. But in day one after 7 rounds of draft, I am positions 52. I win 6 and lose 1. So this I think is a very good result in day 1 drafting.
Oh wow.
Because I'm my fans know I am good in draft more than standard construct at that time, and I also meet and beat the last time 1995 world champion Alexander. I don't know his full name, but I also make friend with him. I beaten him in the draft. It is if I don't remember wrong, okay. It's all is very interesting, and they also know. I don't remember. I should be draw the Porto Free Kingdom cards after this world champion. It should be after 1996. Yes, yes.
Yeah, and
So
yeah, sorry to cut you off there. I was just going to move on to the
okay,
next
let's
question. That's
go
all right.
on.
Yeah. So you were also in Manila, Philippines. You were top 8 in a Grand Prix in 1999, right?
Yes, that is another very can't forget memory. Let me share some. That is 1999 December also. Yes, December. I go with Hong Kong, some other Magic friends figure to there. I'm still remember at the first day I have free pass. Okay, due to my good result in the draft, DCI ranking, and then in the first day, 30 rounds, I'm undefeated. So I'm become the number 1 position in first day. Go to top 8. Yes, it is because I think because I'm just I feel lucky, and I of course I try my best to play, and there is because there is fewer there's most of the joint players are local Philippine players. At the same time, I know there is another Pro Tour home at the same time in the overseas. So not many pro players join this GP, so I can win day 1 easier. And then day two is also very hard. I am top 8, go to top 8, and I meet finally the GP, this GP final champion, the Philippine players. We fly 3 hours. Yes, 3 hours.
Wow.
The judge also wondering why we can pay so long, because every turn I try my best, you all the time. So finally the player wins, my opponent wins, but he finally very tight. He told me. Anyway, after this GP, we are invited to the Pro Tour in the upcoming event in Queen Mary. I can't remember the location, maybe New York, but the tournament is held. The next time is because I win the GP top 8, so I invited to the next Pro Tour. It should be held on the Queen Mary. Queen Mary, sometimes the Magic tournaments will hold on the ship. I can find some photos if I can. So it is another good experience. There's many others some night I joined 5 time Magic World Champion. There's my last time is 2004 in San Francisco. It's my last time. I don't know. There will be I will be joined in future, but I quit afterwards about over 10 years.
Okay. Yeah, no. So if there was any advice you could give people who want to become professional Magic players, people who want to, go pro, what would you tell these people? Because maybe, maybe I've been to a Grand Prix, I did pretty well, definitely not top eight, but uh, what would you say to people like me who want to go pro again in the future?
Well, more than one person or fans or Magic player asked me this question before, and I remember I my answer to them is I think it won't happen again because I create and many things I need to do, and I want to more put focus on illustration work about all kinds of job of art.
Yeah. Well, no, my
But
question was, what advice would you give to people who want to become professional, not you?
uh, sorry, let me explain. In fact, I like to do both success, both as successful MTG Bopega and MTG or all kinds illustration, but it will take many times and very hard to do that.
Yeah.
But there's a opportunity or a chance I step back into Magic the Gathering in around 1 year ago. A friend invited me to join MTGA. MTGA, yes, the new Magic Online
Yeah.
game. Yes, I think it's funny and don't funny. Number one, in number one is it can play anytime, anywhere. Of course, MTGO is also okay, but it is not very good experience.
Yeah.
But MTGA is very good, and it is one is number one is it is free, okay, free of charge. Uh, so I start to play a game, and honestly speaking, I only spend smaller than $5 on MTGA till now, and I can't win to the top, but I'm always go to the method level, the nine. But I think I find that if I can go more, I can climb up, maybe join the Greek tournament, but it take me many times to do that. You
Yeah.
know me, because you if you want to fight to the topless level, you must use many times. But I found I still want a little do for my other artworks from MTG Papers or other company or personal art commission. It's very hard for me to do both.
Yeah.
So I can only play MTGAs sometime when I eating.
Yeah. Yeah. No, MTG Arena
So
takes up a lot of time.
yes, and then I go back to my drawing table to work for my jobs afterwards. I
Yeah.
hope one day maybe any one of you maybe meet me online play or after the COV. I hope one day I can go again to USA to join the tournaments.
Yeah.
I have a dream. I have a dream before. Is do you remember in the last World Champions? Sometimes Wizard of Coast will let the player to decide the World Champ card.
Yeah. Uh,
Yes. Yes. So I imagine if in the future if I can win the world champion or some great tournaments, Wizard of Coast will let me draw a card for my card. You know.
yeah. No, that would be
Yes.
awesome.
Yes. I I become the world champion, and the world champion draw the card by himself. I think it
Yep.
is a very amazing things.
Yeah.
Or when you ask the magic artist to signature for you, and if he is also world champion, I think it's a very funny thing.
Yeah. And so I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
Well, it's more for you to kind of promote yourself. You were just talking about being commissioned in your artwork. So where can people find you? How can people get in contact with you to commission you for your artwork?
They can find me on Facebook. Yes, I have my Facebook fan page, Solomon Magic Art, and also I'm welcome anyone to join me at fan directly. My name is Solomon Au Yeung. That's very easy to find on Facebook. You are welcome, any one of you, to join at me, and I will tell more the price list of my art commission for you. And I very like to draw anything. I really enjoy drawing and playing the cards.
Yeah, no, once we have the video and the audio uploaded to everywhere, I will link your Facebook on my Facebook page so people can find you easier.
I have one more things want to share more.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. What do you got to say?
Yeah. Back to more about my drawing or illustration. I some I can both draw on digital art iPad and on also the traditional art by hand. So if by hand, I most likely is using watercolor as usual. I draw the portal figures or use watercolor
Okay.
because it's a yes, it is this is a very interesting. You see the liquid the water mixed with the color on the watercolor paper. It is a very amazing experience. It is transparent, and you can feel the smell of the art. And also, I like another thing is mono inking. Just use side pen or the black ball pen to draw pure line, pure black line, and then to become a mono black and white pictures. Many my friends also very like me this kind drawing, but I hope I can draw some other new illustrations for MTG if it's still on the code with me.
Yeah, no, that was great. Yeah, my father, when he first started painting, he used watercolor. He said he loves it because everything blends together, and it's truly an art form within an art form to get that blending correctly. Um, so thank you for sharing that. It was awesome. And a pleasure having you on the show, Solomon. If anybody
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. If anybody wants to commission Solomon Au Yeung for artwork, you can go find him on Facebook. That's Solomon Auyeung on Facebook. Go find him there. He has beautiful artwork. Thank you for watching the Gaming Tavern or listening to the Gaming Tavern, whatever you're doing right now. And see you next time. Bye.
See you next time. Thank you very much.
Bye.